Hey everyone! Good morning, it's your girl Sierra. Welcome back to my channel. So today is day 6 of my self-help video series. Because it is a series, that means there is a video before this one and there is a video coming after this one. So keep a lookout for both of those. If you guys are interested in them, I will keep the playlist linked below for you. So go ahead and get into today's video. Today's topic is all about my favorites. So the reason why I decided to do this topic, although it's not like talking about self-help, I feel like to begin your journey, whether you're trying to become a girl boss or be just better you, or start yourself on a good fitness journey or whatever the case may be, it's all about visualization. In my opinion, that's a really good step. It's pretty much the first step. But to visualize, I feel like you do need some people around you that can help influence you and help you visualize what you want to see. Not necessarily based on what they have, but maybe what they're teaching you and what they're sharing with you. I know that's definitely how I like to play a role, as long as you don't take it too far in the comparing factor. I'm gonna start off with books, and I don't really read books often, you guys, which you should know if you're on my channel, but I do want to make that a habit this year for 2018, is to read some books. The 2 books though that I haven't read them, but I've listened to them on my Audible are You Are a Badass by Gachis, which I'm listening to that book for the second time right now. This book talks a lot about the law of attraction and manifestation, which I actually, listening to it a second time, I've been actually like picking up on things that I didn't hear previously. The only thing that I can say with Audible for me is that I do find that I forget the themes that I hear rather than reading the book itself. She goes into just like different examples of when the law of attraction was used in her life, how she uses it, and how we use it, and how little things that we don't realize affect us, or we're manifesting things or how we're not manifesting things. So I really like that book. Overall, from one thing that I can see has been made in the book is that there's a lot of, I guess, overthinking in the world by society. There's a lot of boundaries and goals that aren't set, or set incorrectly, that are not really a big deal, especially if we learn to manifest things the right way and attract what we want in our life. And then the second book that I also listened to on Audible was Girlboss, and I like Girlboss. I just don't feel like it's inspiring, I guess, as not inspiring, but but is it like the word go-getting? It doesn't make you want to jump up and start manifesting what you want into your life. It's more so of her story. It's how tips and tricks in her life to get to where she is. I noticed a lot, there's humor in the book, and what she does is she tells a story about her life, and then she tells kind of like the problem and how she fixed it, and then how we should have done that, or how we can do that. It's a lot about like her life and her journey into where she is now as a girl boss, just less about manifestation. Obviously, there's different fragments in there that have an underlying meaning of like manifestation and law of attraction, but it's not quite, I guess, themed around that idea. Let's move on to YouTube channels. There's only like 4 YouTubers that I found that I think these do repeat, that I really look up to and admire. So one would be Jordan Cheyenne, and the reason why I love her so much is because of the fact, like, you guys, her like diligence, I guess, she's got this like stamina about her. No matter what you throw at her, she can handle. And the fact that she has a son and she works so hard, like, you don't understand how many things in her life were there to like stop her, and how many projects she has that she just keeps going, and she keeps building a life for herself and for her son. And that to me is incredible. Like, she's got content all across the board. She's done beauty, she's got fitness, she's got life, she's got girl boss content, and the crazy thing that blows my mind is how she can keep up with all of it, and she does not sweat about it. And it's just, she's remarkable to me, you guys. Like, I love her so much. I think I admire her most just because of the amount of hard work. Like, whenever I think of not doing something, I think of not getting up today and not doing a video and not filming and editing, whenever I feel like that, I just think about Jordan, and I'm like, yo, Jordan would not be doing this right now. Like, she would not be making any excuses. She would get up and she would do what she loves because she loves it. I'm gonna link her channel below. I think I'm gonna link everybody's stuff below. My second one would be Erin Henry. She is the founder, CEO of the May Collective. And she was actually the person that introduced me, you guys, like no joke, into like life coaching. A different category, I guess, of YouTube videos. I remember she was making content about, I think it was like book, like girl boss book guide, something like that, and I'm like, what is she going on about a girl boss? You know, like I didn't understand it, and she was the one that kind of like showed it to me, and that's when I kind of got the idea, like I want to be a girl boss, you know, I want to run my own things. And the reason why I love her content so much is because she really gets into the how. She's like on top of her stuff, you guys. Like, it's amazing the amount of effort she puts into her work. Okay, the next girl is Kaylin Nicholson. Her content is kind of the same as what I've been trying to do, like with the self-help series. She does post a lot of those kind of things, so like how to stop doubting yourself. She did like a video of how to control your anxiety, or like how she like relaxes when she's getting anxiety. Like, her content is a lot of self-help content. She does mix it up with lifestyle and fitness here and there. I think what I'm inspired by most about her is how down to earth she is. It's crazy to me because a lot of her videos don't take a lot of production, and when I mean that, I mean like cameras and lights. Like, she does have that stuff, but she uses that stuff. But majority of her videos and things are created in her own apartment. They're like top quality. It's amazing how she can pull that off, you know, with it being so simple. So that's what I like about her content, is that she can just take a simple idea and make it into something like really extravagant and useful and helpful to her viewers. So that's what I really like about her and enjoy about her content. The last person that I do have on here is actually a health and fitness guru, Sarah's Day. And the reason why I love her content is obviously because she pushes me to take care of my health and my fitness. She's just always got this positive like vibe with her, no matter what she's going through, which you can feel it in the camera. Like, you can feel that when you're watching that, and that is what I just love about her, is just her knowing that her health is the #1 priority for her, because it does influence your attitude, how you feel, how you respond to things, how you look at life, and all that stuff. So, you know, I just appreciate that, because it's a reminder for me to watch my health, watch what I'm doing with myself and how I'm taking things in. And then the last category is podcasts. So for the podcast, I only have 3 podcasts. I do jump around sometimes between other podcasts, but these are the only ones that I found that like stick, that I do listen to. So the first one would be Girlboss by Sophia Amoruso, and hers I used to listen to a lot in the beginning. Hers do tend to be kind of long, but every podcast is her like interviewing a CEO, like another girl boss. So I do like her podcast. They're more of a conversation, I guess, with another person. Whereas Cara Leba, hers is Style Your Mind. That's her podcast. I love her podcast. Hers are a conversation with you, with the audience, which I like. That is a motivational speaking session, I guess you can say. So hers are a lot of like tips and tricks and power of manifestation and what you can do to do this and improve this and whatnot. While Girlboss is more so hearing about what this person did to get here. So I do really enjoy both of those podcasts. And then the last one is Rich Bitch by Angie Lee. And hers I don't listen to as often as I listen to theirs, because her podcast is definitely on marketing. It's all about, I guess, not like the numbers, but the marketing side of business and whatnot. So I do listen to hers when I want more info on how to gain an audience. Okay, sorry guys, the camera overheated. Anyways, I was saying that Angie Lee, for the Rich Bitch for the Rich Bitch podcast, I typically go to her when I'm looking to improve my following or just my numbers, my like, I think it's like the watch rate, things like that, just because she is more focused on the marketing side of business. And that I do enjoy all of those podcasts. Overall, my favorite would be Style Your Mind. That is just a little bit insight on some of my favorite things that I feel do help influence me and guide me, motivate me to work hard towards the things that I want to create in my life. And I do hope that you guys check out some of these. Like I said, I will link them below. I hope that you guys like this video. I will see you guys in tomorrow's Thank you guys for subscribing or liking my video if you guys do in advance, and that's it.